Autocoaster in food in dit periode. Brunnen hond. Fruitjauster, prognosele uitgekleurd ook dan. Jop, grote seks.
You know, I was trying to write a whole structure and all of the character arcs and everything without needing to expose any of the information through dialogue, because I knew other writers would write the dialogue. So it really was a bit of a mind F.
The screening will now commence. Please make your way into the auditorium.
We rehearsed in English, so the script was all in English. We rehearsed in English, so we knew what the kind of thing we were doing. And then we just do it again with these nonsense noises. Which we had a small vocabulary of sounds we were allowed to make, and we're trying to keep to those. That was a great process because you can be really emotional. Sometimes it's hard to be emotional with the line you have to fit it to the line, but this, because it's suddenly gibberish, you can be as angry or sad as you feel.
Yeah, so we rehearsed the gibberish language for a couple of weeks with all of the actors. We listened to a lot of Icelandic radio because we wanted to sound like we came from this, somewhat similar part of the world, so we just didn't sound like the Muppets. And then we improvised. But we had I wrote English dialogue as a template, as a guide.
That's right. You're kind of trying to get as much across as you can. I mean, it actually made you really hone in on what you wanted to say to the other person and to listen to what they were saying to you, because you couldn't do it with words, so you were trying to do it with everything but words, and it sort of made you focus even more.
Okay. Voor de komende was het normaal. Wacht, is dat perguntar.
Hey, mama.
Ele. City girl. No, compa.
Well, so Aman, the director, and I, we worked on the story very closely together for about a year about a very kind of repressed suburban couple whose marriage is on the rocks. And about a year into the development, I just suddenly had this idea that what if all of the cast speak in gibberish? So everyone's miscommunicating, everyone's misinterpreting, and then after we finish the film, we get other comedians to subtitle it. So yeah, that was my idea about a year into development, and that kind of really opened up the absurd aspects,
I have worked with Jackie, the writer of the movie, for several years. We've known each other for about 25 years or perhaps more, and we've worked on lots of different things, and I think she maybe wrote this for me. She would not let me not be in it. I try to recommend other actors who I thought would be good, but they were really stubborn and made sure that I did it.
We all lived on the set, so we filmed in a very small town in the South Island of New Zealand called Makarora, and it was like going on school camp. So we're all there for 5 weeks, living in those A-frames in the film, living on the set and eating together. There was a bar, so we're drinking together, and it was so beautiful. Yeah,
it was a lot of fun and really nice people and such a crazy concept. Don't have to learn any lines, which actors pretty happy about not having to learn lines, because there were lines in the script in English, but we only had to remember the general idea of what was happening in the scene, because we were not speaking English, we were speaking gibberish.
I'm always trying to get out of acting. I spend most of my time writing, but it is fun to do. You just get to, mess around, really.
It's at Tribeca Film Festival this week, so I'm very interested to see how a US audience responds. Like, it's quite... it's kind of got that Scandinavian kind of feel. So I'm not sure how US, but I hope they love it. Yeah.
Are they getting the same subtitles that we're getting tonight?
Yes, they are seeing the Julia Davis version. Yeah.
I think they'll get into the fact that it's so different. It's never been done before. So I think people are going to really enjoy that.
We've been able to finance 2 versions with our budget, but I'm hoping one day there'll be like hungover university professors going, just subtitle Nude Tuesday, guys. I just need to go back to bed. That's my dream.